Let me get everybody's face. Okay. First of all, God bless Adam and his family. His wife is doing wonderful. Please, if you have a relationship with Liz, check on her. Be there for her. Just let's man up. Let's man up and get her through the season. We got to. Okay, let's go.
Brian, you want to start? Hey, Coach. It's nice to see you first off. But,
yeah.
As you've gone through this summer, you talked about wanting to be around the team more. Ben told us earlier, I think he's been around more than any of the first few years. What has that meant to you to be around so much?
I've always been around. Let's get this straight. But I wasn't around last year. This time last year, I came here. I forgot the color of the suit I had on.
It's great, I think.
I had on shorts up under it, and I had on a hoodie up under it. It's because I had lost a large amount of weight, and I didn't want a lot of people to know. Smiling, styling, profiling, trying to do the best I could to falsify how I was really feeling. So it's a different day. Ain't no shorts up under here. It's my boxers, prime boxers, by the way. You can find them on Deion standards. I'm just joking. But I'm back. I'm healthy. I got my thought process, my me back, and sat there with a couple staffers, and we watched every single guy that's in that locker room on film, and made the decision of every single guy, every single recruit. Everything is just going up. Everything. I mean, it's not a T that's not crossed and an I that's not dotted. We're on it. And you can see by the recruiting, you can see by the team that we've assembled, the coaching staff. I keep saying this is the best staff I've ever had in my life, and they are. And that's not to demean any of the previous coaches, because they were good also, but these guys they're special, and they got a gift of communication with these young men. So I'm excited about all the possibilities. I really am.
Coach, you mentioned how well you guys have been doing recruiting lately. It feels like there's some real momentum in that regard with the high school stuff. Is that not a conscious change, but like a direct
No, it's a conscious change.
No,
it's a conscious change. It's a conscious change. We just changed the thought process and how we did it. And I wanted to look at every kid, and I know what I wanted. I know what I wanted, know what we needed.
Just feels like the amount of guys is more than in the past.
Yeah. But it's because we changed the way we went about it. We changed the way how we targeted the kids. The mentality is more to me, means more to me than the actual per se ability that someone that maybe not qualified, just giving this kid 4-star, 5-star. Kid has an attitude because of that. He think he's like that because of that. The family comes in and it's not a good look for them, and it's not going to work with me. So just being 100% understanding on what we need to elevate and all hands on board was it. It was the change, and I think that's why, that's why we're getting the type of kid that we want. The type of kid that I pray that don't jump in the portal as soon as the first sign of he's not successful at what he desires to do, and not just don't run, just stand there and fight the battle. I know we have those type of kids that's gonna stay in the boat.
Good. Hey, Coach.
It's my man, Jay. What are you doing, sir?
Doing good.
It's good.
Thanks for the time again. Glad to see your health's doing a lot better too now.
Amen.
Wanted to ask, along with finding kids that won't jump in the portal as soon as they face adversity, what were some of the other things you were looking for while you were watching?
Leadership, type of kids that love the game, the type of kids that are playing for the love of the game, not for the love of money, the type of kid that don't give a darn what someone says about him, those type of kids that can recover after a bad play, a bad series, a bad quarter, and so forth. Those type of kids that can take old school coaching, and those type of kids that are really good young men when you're not watching. Those are the type of kids that are mostly on this trip here, representing our school.
Hey, Coach, Jake Schwantz from Deion. Just wanted to ask you about Julian. Obviously, kind of in that new role since the end of last season.
Yeah.
What's been your impression of how he's grown, I guess, over the last 7-8 months or so?
He's grown tremendously. I don't think he has a choice with Brendan. I don't think he has a choice. I'm not the only one pushing him, and teammates are pushing him. He's pushing himself. I think he's grown tremendously, and he's going to have to consistently grow because we have some men on the team that has an expectation of not only winning. We have some receivers that has an expectation on continuing to do what they've done before they got here. They don't want to digress, and we need someone to meet him at the crossroad. So he has to come on, and he has to do it, and I think he can. I believe he can.
Scott, the coach, Scott Barker. How you feeling?
Good.
It's good to see you. I know you really like this transfer portal class that you guys brought in this offseason.
Right.
A lot of the top guys like played at a lower level, G5, FCS.
Yeah.
Some people. What's up?
Slow down. Let me get that.
Okay.
A lot of them played at a lower level. Football is football. Because when you get in the pros, are we conversating about the level? Or are we conversating about now this guy's an NFL football player,
right,
regardless of where he came from? It's no talk about that. The only time we talk about that foolishness is in college.
For sure.
We don't talk about it in the next level.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot of the outside noise, like they try to put, I think, people in a box that maybe came from lower levels. But like, what do you think the benefit is of a guy who was productive? Showed what you saw.
Football is football to me. I don't care who you playing against. I mean, it's like if I'm from the inner city and I go to the suburbs and I play against that kid. Is that the lower level? Which one is the lower level? Which one is the lower level? Well, there you go. That's what we are. A lot of young men just hadn't gotten the opportunity that they deserve to get, and I'm thankful that we're able to give them an opportunity to put on. Danny Scudero. I know receivers, dog. I haven't played against the best of the best. And when I'm looking at a kid, you think I'm saying, oh my God, this kid just he hadn't played in the this or that conference. He's not that. Danny Scudero is that. He's that. We got 3 linebackers are that. We got defensive ends are that. We got some D linemen. I mean, I could keep going on and on. These guys are that. Regardless of who they faced, they can get down. And I'm happy that they chose us. I really am.
Ben was saying earlier that he feels like a lot of the guys on the team, like new guys in particular, like play with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, they are.
Pissed off.
They got it.
You see that?
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. And the guys that that we invited to the retreat, that's how they identify themselves. They can't wait. They want. Back in the day, before we fought, we used to say the baddest man hit my hand. I don't know if anybody that old in here to understand that. And whoever hit their head, that was like the niche. That was like the onset of the fight. Every one of those guys are slapping hands, man. They ready to get down, and I'm proud of them. I really can't wait to unleash them.
Last one, Leo, and then we'll transition.
Hey, Coach Leo Rivera, Bucks.
What's up, Leo?
Good to see you. Talking about that group you decided to actually bring out here. You have 3 transfers and 3 returning players. What went into deciding who was going to represent your team here?
Darn it, I can't say. I can't really tell you. I'm trying to sugarcoat it for you.
You can give it real.
No, I can't. I can't because you're going to run with it if I do. Right. Let's just say most of the guys that are here are the guys that their teammates would say, they're that guy. They're that guy. See, just because Ben isn't penciled in as your starter, as your guy, as your killer, as your dog, he's a leader. If it's time to fight, he's swinging first. if it's time to choke somebody and get them right and get them in line, he's going to the house and knocking on the front door first. So you can't always equate the talent level to leadership. And a guy that has CU tattooed on his chest when he takes off his shirt, he is that guy. We have a tight end here that's tough as I don't know what. Last year, I can remember him getting a stinger against something and didn't want to come off the field. We had to make him come off the darn field to recalibrate him and get him together to make sure he's okay. But those are the type of guys that you have here that are unbelievable, not just football players, but human beings to their teammates. So the majority of the young men are here. They're that. And I love all of them. A few of them that I didn't mention, but those two are on the tip of my on top of my skull right now. One more. Give me one more guy.
Shane Holcomb, Scobo Sports. Good to see you.
Oh, who are you?
Scobo Sports.
Okay. Have I seen him before?
Student media.
Where do you sit?
I sit third row. I've only had a couple of your
No, that's what I thought. That's why I don't know you. That's why I don't know you. I know all these faces. I'm trying to figure out where you fit in at, and you too, youngster.
My partner in crime.
How did I know that? How did I know that's your partner in crime? But I don't know him. That's why I don't. Okay.
Ben was talking earlier about how he actually revealed that he and a couple of teammates went in to buy a boat, and so it seems like they're doing
to buy a boat. They went to buy a boat without talking to me.
Yeah.
How can they do that?
He says a glorified canoe more than anything.
Okay.
So they were talking about how they went out and bought a fisher boat as a team to bond. How important is that in translating to successful football?
Well, first of all, Ben told you that story.
Yeah.
So that lets you know who Ben is. Ben is the lead. Ben is that guy. Ben is also the guy that would be the first one to jump off the boat to find something in the water to go apprehend. He's that kind of guy. Ben is the guy that came to my property and asked me where the snakes were. I say black folks don't do that. we don't go look for snakes. We don't do that. So, but that's typical of who the identity of this team. I think it was anywhere from 12 to 15 captains on the per se last year teams that we have on this roster, leaders or whatever. But he is certainly one of them. But it's typical of the identity of this team. Yeah, I don't think we have any problem with holding people accountable whatsoever. We good, everybody? Everybody good. Be careful here in Texas, all right?
Media Days is Colorado head coach Deion Sanders. Following Coach Sanders' opening statement, we'll open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand if you have a question. We'll bring a microphone to you. Again, before asking your question, please stand up and identify yourself with your name and media affiliation. Coach, welcome. We'll start with your opening statement.
Thank you. How's everyone doing? First and foremost, we have the best commissioner. Where you at, my man? We have the best commissioner. Where is he? There he goes. We got the best commissioner in the world, and he's definitely the best dressed commissioner ever. I love him to life, and he always raises the bar, and he's infectious. Every time I see him, I got to hug him and appreciate who he is and what he does. And our AD Fernando's around here somewhere as well. He's been doing a heck of a job. He's just taking the reins, taking the baton from a dear friend of mine, Rick George. And you talk about a sprinter. He has sprinted and has been more than expected. And Fernando, you're doing a heck of a job. I love you to life, and keep up the great work. We've lost a young man, Dominic Ponder. We miss him dearly. Prayers goes out to his family, who we're in contact with on a daily. We will wear a patch on our jerseys this season in his honor, and his legacy should encourage kids to make responsible choices and have those hard and tough conversations. Adam Mustard Tiger, I hope I got that right, sweetheart. I hope he's here. His beautiful, wonderful wife is here. There you go, girl. Stand up, please. Please. Can we give her love and support and respect? Love her. He passed away on May the 19th, and I want to thank the Big 12 for reserving a seat for him today. We will hold his seat both in press conferences and in the press box in honor of him this season. Wife, wonderful wife, Liz, you go. I love you so much. And thank you. Your strength encourages us all. And you, whatever you need from us, the Buffs this year, you got it. He's covered CU for over 20 years for the Buff Stampede. Coaching staff. CU coaching staff, 258 years of coaching experience, 172 years of college, 106 years at the Power 4 level, 5 coaches who served as a head coach at some level, 17 years of NFL experience, 51 years of high school experience. This is all to say we're pretty good. We're pretty darn good, okay? Roster breakdown, 104, 83 scholarships, 21 walk-ons. I love my walk-ons. How many of you cried at the movie Rudy? I did. I'm sorry, I did. When Rudy got in, it was over for me. That was it. So I love my walk-ons dearly. I think we've 2 or 3 on the staff, on the team right now on the roster. We're walk-ons. They're on scholarship right now. We hope to continue that as well. We had a over 3.0 GPA this spring, highest GPA in CU history. Right now, we're at 3.035 right now, which is wonderful. We have over double digits in young men that's on our roster that were captains on their respective teams, and they're with us now. So we have a tremendous amount of leadership, and I know you're tired of that, so let's go.
If you have a question, please raise your hand. Keep it raised until we can get someone to you. We'll start here on the far left side. You can please stand and state your name and media affiliation.
Hi, Coach Prime. Great to see you again. I'm Candace Lamb with D210 Sports. How are you?
Awesome. How you doing?
I'm great. Coach Prime, it's been quite a year. Last year we talked about public strength, private battles, and building a culture at Colorado that isn't defined by outside noise. After a tough finish last season, and Colorado also being left off of the preseason All Big 12 awards, how have you leaned on your faith and that culture of resilience that you built at Colorado to keep your players focused on the standard you set internally and blocking out the outside noise?
Hey man, I can remember all that, but I'll try my best.
Basically, how do you keep your players focused on your internal standard instead of the outside critics?
We don't care about what people say. People are always going to have opinion. If my kids and my coaches and our staff don't understand who they are, we have a problem. They're not going to allow you to identify who we are. And just because our guys were snubbed off a poll that's probably not going to be consistent with the end of the season, we don't give a darn. Our kids know who, what, when, where, and how they are, and they know what they got to do and how they got to work. It just gives them that extra inside of them, and I'm thankful and appreciative of that. Thank you for that wonderful question.
Go to right center in the back.
David Ubben with The Athletic. A few of the coaches in college football are not in the video game. You're one of them. I was curious why that was and what went into that decision.
I don't know about the video games. I have a wonderful team that handles a lot of business for me. If I'm not in the game, that means they weren't paying enough. It probably didn't fit where we're going right now. That's probably it. It was probably that simplistic. Thank you, Athletic. You guys do a wonderful job. You know I'm lying, right? Next.
Again, if you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll go to front row.
Coach Ryan. How are you?
How you doing, sir?
Doing great. Great to see you.
You too.
Wanted to ask you, how has being a coach at Colorado transformed you as a person, and what do you think your younger self would think about your coaching experience and what you've been able to accomplish thus far?
Transform me? I don't think Colorado has transformed me. Colorado has given me a tremendous opportunity that I'm so darn appreciative of, and I want to live up and surpass the expectations. My younger self would be proud. Would be proud that I was here last year fighting a battle called cancer, and now I'm here with full strength, full energy. I got that thing back. I got that swagger back. I got that dog back. I got that charisma back. See, last year I had on shorts up under the suit. I had on a sweatsuit up under the suit because I was probably 15 pounds down, looking like Eddie Kane up here, and those of you that see the 5 Heartbeats. But now I'm ready. I'm back. I'm close to 204, legs slightly forward. I'm back, baby. Like I cannot wait. I see my dog right there. What's up, dog? I cannot wait to get back on that sideline and do our thing. I can't wait to get back to camp. I can't wait to get back. I ain't even seen the kids yet that are here. I can't wait to even see them because I know they looking good in our unis. But I'm excited about this season and the expectations thereof. Great question, my brother.
Center left in the back.
Okay.
Donovan Bridgeford, TXA and 24 News. Coach Prime, you have 2 games on the road, and then you have the Big 12 champ coming to Colorado. Mm-hmm. What will those first 2 games tell you about the team that you have with the product that you put on?
Well, let's digress a bit and think about Georgia Tech. Let's think about going to Atlanta and handling our business on Thursday nights in front of the whole world, and that being our stage. We're going to take one game at a time, man. I'm not thinking about those 2 games as farther down the road. We're thinking about that first one. First of all, we're thinking about going to camp and having a wonderful camp and getting it on and kind of pressure-wise our coordinators and our team in certain situations because we, Coach Brendan Marion and Coach Marv, this is the best coaching staff that I've had in my minute coaching career. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the young men. I'm excited about everything that we have on this roster because I feel like we have the team to win. And I cannot wait to see it.
Far left side, second row.
Skyler Dixon with the AP. Several of your players talked about them feeling like they need to take on that leadership component, player-led team. They say that maybe that fell a little short last year. Do you think that was the case, and how confident are you them in sort of taking that role?
Well, I'm thankful that God didn't allow my neck to go all the way back and look back because I would be in tremendous pain right now. And I'm thankful that I look ahead and I'm right on point. But the young men, they're close. They're close. Some of them weren't even here last year, so I don't think the collective would have that opinion. Maybe a couple of them that were here, and they're pretty accurate. But I'm loving everything I've seen in spring. I'm loving everything that we've added. I'm loving what we did in the portal. I'm loving what we're doing recruiting-wise right now. We're right where we want to be. Right where we want to be. And we're going to even get better.
Left center in the back.
Coach Andrew Church, Mans 24/7. How are you doing?
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing good. First, thank you for everything. That's the first thing I have to say. Secondly, since you started coaching, the landscape of college football has just changed so much. You're always adapting, always trying to get ahead of the scheme. But how has it changed you as a person? What kind of lessons have you learned, not only as a coach, but as a person, getting to learn patience, to adapt, and all the adversity that you've been through as well?
That's a great question. As a coach, patience. It's taught me tremendous patience. It taught me that a lot of young men want to benefit from the game financially. A lot of young men want to benefit from the game because they love the game. And you got to really understand there are two sides to this coin, and make sure you flipping these kids on the right side, because it's a whole different game. And sometimes you can't get stuck in the old ways. You gotta go forward and welcome and invite some of the new school ways and adapt to them. Thank God I got kids. I got 5 of them that keep me on my toes, keep me on my game, and keep me hip to what's coming and what's going on right now. So I'm thankful for that. And I got a little grandson. He can't really talk right now, but he could ask. So I'm thankful that they're keeping me on point. That's tremendous. Thank you. Great question.
Center right, 4th row.
Coach Dan Tortora, wake-up call, DTV.com. Just what you can say about your faith, keeping the main thing with everything changing in sports, just having that focus on God and being unapologetic about that.
Well, that's the only way I can rock steady, because you guys flip and you blow with the wind, and you ride the waves that you're supposed to ride, and I understand that. You got to understand that I've been up here and I've been out there, so I know what you're thinking, but you don't know what I'm thinking. So I understand life, and I understand the trial and tribulations of life, but I have a God who's been so darn good to me. I can't help but acknowledge him and praise him every opportunity I get. And I don't allow anyone out there to tell me who I am, what I am, and why I am. I have a God that has showed me all of that, and that's why I embrace it, and that's why I'm never going to stop praising him and talking about him tremendously. Thank you. Great question, my man.
Left center in the back.
To surprise people this coming up season?
Oh, we better win. That's going to be the surprise. That's the surprise. We better win. And we're going to win. I love what I got. I love what I see.
Okay, Coach, thank you.
That's it?
That's it?
Let's let this brother ask him. I know him. I've been knowing him for a long time. Coach Prime. You know you ain't got no question. You just want to talk. Let's what you want to talk about? Because you ain't really got no question. I'm messing with him. That's my dog. Come on.
Hey, Roe Parish, CBS, Texas. Could you share with us a little bit about the retreat? What were the origins of the retreat, and what was the best?
I don't want to tell them about no retreat in my crib. They don't want to hear about that.
I want to hear about this. Is me
we
and
you talk. We had a good time.
Yeah.
You can meet me right on the corner. I'll tell you everything.
Okay.
We had a good time. The young man, the coaches, the staff. We had a great time. We really did. And we got closer. We bonded. And I love every last minute of it. I could not wait till they left, but I love every last minute. You know I'm old school. You got 3 days in my house. You got to go. Jesus got up on the 3rd day. You could get up too. Okay, so you got to go. I love you. Let's talk over there. Okay.
Let's do it.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, Coach.